This is the year of our draft, and a lot of my buddies as well. So it's pretty exciting.
Obviously, it's in the back of your mind. So it's a big year for all of us 05s.
Players who come to the Western Hockey League obviously are interested in pursuing their hockey careers and going as far in the system as they possibly can, whether that's turning professional or other opportunities that present themselves. But the scholarship program is equally important because it gives the players an opportunity to pursue their academic goals at the same time.
I'm understanding now what the average student has to go through to graduate. The WHL provides or relieves you of that stress to allow you to succeed in the classroom.
Check out the new CHL Pick'em presented by BetRivers. It's simple to play. Log on to the CHL app, click Pick'em, and enter your weekly predictions. Lucky players will win great prizes provided by BetRivers Casino and Sportsbook. Download the CHL app.
Is it time to take your event online? Bring it to IKS Live. We've got a fully customized virtual event platform with remote guest support for your next fundraiser, talk show, conference, performance, and more. IKS Live offers live streaming to Facebook Live and YouTube and pre-recorded capabilities, both in our studio with green screen available and on location with pre-production and post-production services. Visit us at ikslive.ca.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center where the Warriors are celebrating a 7-3 win over the Swift Current Broncos. Before we get to the goal scoring summary, the 3 stars or the out-of-town scoreboard, let's head down to the Warriors locker room where I'm being joined by assistant coach Scott King after this win. Coach, how good does this one feel to come back after the comeback win on Friday and then come in here and play a pretty complete game from start to finish?
Yeah, I liked the game tonight. I thought we were on it right from the start. Obviously, it was a much better effort than it was on Friday. So credit the guards that came here with a really good mindset today and lots of energy, and they played hard. I thought we were better in all 3 zones, and it was a pretty complete game.
Denton Matejchuk struggled to get some goals over the last little bit. He's still doing what he does best, but how nice is it to see him get rewarded with a couple of goals and a big night here tonight?
Yeah, it's always good when guys like that get goals. It gets them feeling good, and his game's been great, through the course of the year. And lots of things don't show up on the score sheet, but it's nice for him to get a couple and get feeling good. And like I said, I thought to a man we were a pretty good team tonight. So build off it, and we should feel pretty good about that weekend.
Can a win like this and a weekend like this kind of build some momentum for this team with 5 games to go in the regular season?
Yeah, absolutely, and I think obviously it doesn't get any easier. We got a home with Regina, and that'll be obviously one of the biggest weekends of the year. But anytime you can string wins together at this time of the year, especially when you're playing teams that are battling to get in the playoffs, and they're going to give you their best game every night. I thought we rose to the challenge tonight.
Congratulations on the win. Thanks for joining me here tonight, Scott, and good luck coming up next weekend against Regina.
Right, thanks, Mitty.
Thanks to Warriors assistant coach for Scott King for jumping on real quick after this one. Let's take a look at the game scoring summary now. We'll start in the first period where the Warriors got things rolling real early on. Logan Dalheniuk with a seeing eye shot, 7:22 into the game for his 3rd of the year, got momentum on the Warriors side. Then Jagger Furcus gets his 33rd of the year at 12:23, puts the Warriors up 2-1 or 2-0 at that point. They add to the lead. Denton Matejchuk, 7th of the season on the power play at 16:22, makes it a 3-0 game for the Warriors. But Swift Current comes back, gets a late goal from Matthew Ward to make it a 3-1 game after 1. Warriors come out strong to start the second period again. Tate Schofer, 4th of the season at 3:05. It's a puck that bounced after a couple of Broncos collided, went right onto Tate's stick, and he puts that one into the back of the net. 30 seconds after that, though, the Broncos come back. Sam McGinley's 8th of the year, makes it a 2-goal game once again. Then Brady Burney with his 17th of the year, a minute and 20 after that. makes it a 4-3 game, 1-goal game at that point. But the Warriors kind of pull away late in the period. Ryder Korzak gets his 25th of the season at the 10-minute mark. Then Braden Yeager adds a shorthanded marker for his 26th of the year at 17:04. And that would make it a 6-3 game after 2. Late in the third period, Denton Matejchuk scores a power play goal, his 8th of the year, 2nd of the night, 4th point of the night for him. That comes with 2:04 left in the hockey game and seals the win for the Moose Jaw Warriors. The Warriors outshot in this game, but still score 7 goals on 24 shots. Swift Current 3 goals on 31 shots. So nice night for Jackson Unger. 28 saves in the victory as the Warriors win their 3rd straight. Moose Jaw goes 2 for 4 on the power play. Swift Current 0 for 5 on the night with the man advantage in this one. There were some fireworks late in the game with Caleb Wyrostock getting a couple of 5-minute majors and game misconduct. So that will definitely be reviewed by the league as he threw his helmet at the Warriors bench. So the Warriors, that was the 5-minute power play that Denton Matejchuk scored on late in the game. So the Warriors win this one 7-3 over the Swift Current Broncos. Big win for Moose Jaw here as they now sit 7 points ahead of the Lethbridge Hurricanes for 4th place in the Eastern Conference, moving closer to clinching home ice advantage for the Warriors. Moose Jaw now at 63 games played, so 5 games left in the regular season. Lethbridge has 6 games left, so 12 points available for them. Warriors still need a few more wins and maybe a couple of losses for Lethbridge to lock up that home ice advantage, but that will be key for the Warriors to try to do that, to get some home games here to start the playoffs when they will be rolling going into the postseason. Let's take a look at the 3 stars of the hockey game. We talked a little bit about it already, but Logan Delheniak, he's your 3rd star of the game. He had a goal and 2 points, also had some big hits throughout the game. He brings that physical play for the Warriors and really does a good job of it here tonight. 2nd star is Ryder Korzak. He had a goal and 2 points in the win, was great in the face-off dot, 14-21 on the night, had 4 shots. So Ryder Korzak is your 2nd star. And your 1st star of the hockey game is the captain, Denton Matejchuk. 2 goals, 4 points on the night as he racks up a big victory for the Warriors in this one and is your 1st star of the hockey game. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. That's next here on IKS Media Warriors Live.
Does this look familiar? Your fans deserve an incredible arena experience. It's time for an upgrade. Stunning graphics. Revenue opportunities are just the beginning with our in-venue display systems and scoring technology. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. EDG, always delivering the best fan experience.
It's where co-workers gather for team lunches. It's where first dates feel a little less awkward. It's where friends are treated like family. It's the Mad Greek.
Thank you for 20 years of local love and support.
We can't wait for the next 20 years. We love Moose Jaw.
Dine in, take out, or delivery for the best ribs in town. Pizzas, pastas, and authentic Greek cuisine. It's the taste of tradition at the Mad Greek, 925 Main Street North, Moose Jaw.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center as we continue to move through the Warriors' 7-3 win over the Swift Current Broncos here this afternoon as the Warriors sweep the weekend home and home and have now won 3 straight and heading into a big weekend next weekend with the Regina Pats. But let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard to wrap up the post-game show. Busy night around the WHL, a busy afternoon, I should say. Surprising but big outcome in Saskatoon tonight as the Prince Albert Raiders score 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and win 8-1 over the Saskatoon Blades, who had run 7 straight going into that game. So that's a surprising finish. It looks like 8 different goal scorers for the Raiders in that victory as well. So big win for them as they look to keep their playoff hopes alive. Now sitting just 2 points back, I believe, of the Wheat Kings Hitmen, and Broncos, who are all tied for that 8th and final playoff spot. Elsewhere, the Brandon Wheat Kings and Winnipeg Ice meet in the Battle of Manitoba. Winnipeg skates to a 4-1 win in that game. Winnipeg, I believe, moving closer to clinching first place in the Eastern Conference and the East Division title. So I will have to check and see if that win did accomplish that. In Vancouver, the Prince George Cougars and Vancouver Giants tied at 2 after 2 periods of play. Kelowna Rockets score 3 times in the second period. They lead Tri-City 3-2 after 2. And the Everett Silvertips scored 3 in the first. Spokane's come back with 2 in the second. They lead 3-2 over the Everett Silvertips, up 3-2 after 2 periods of play in that game. So busy night, busy day around the WHL with 6 games in total as a busy night. So you can go check all those scores at WHL.ca. For the Moose Jaw Warriors, they'll be back in action coming up against the Regina Pats, a home-and-home Trans-Canada clash. Kicks off one of the final time this regular season. It'll be in Regina on Friday night. Then the series shifts here to Moose Jaw on Saturday for a sold-out game here at the Moose Jaw Event Center. Should be a fun night. It's always great when the Warriors and Pats square off, and it's even better when it's a full barn. So should be a lot of fun for those 2 games. We'll be back on the air for the IKS Media Warriors live pregame and postgame shows on Saturday. We'll have all the recap of all the action from those games at mjwarriors.ca as well. Thank you for tuning in tonight here on IKS Media Warriors Live.